All right, we talked about how our shoulder is affected by the shoulder blade sitting on the rib cage and how the shoulder moves itself. So there's a couple ways that this can change, okay? So is it a shoulder restriction problem, or is it the way that my shoulder blade's sitting on my rib cage? And I can show you how that gets affected as we move. So let's just picture this is my rib cage, this is my shoulder blade. They should just go right over each other, nice. So we got a nice glide here. If it changes and I'm here or like this or tipped over, it's not gonna glide as well, okay? So point being, we're gonna change the shape of our rib cage to show you how we change shoulder range of motion, and then we'll do some other things to show you where you could have restrictions as well. So let's just say this is my capability to come up this way, right? All right, so now all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna extend my back or do something like this to change my rib cage shape in my spine, right? So I'm gonna go here, it's gonna change the shape of how I can move my arm up and down. So I'm gonna go here, or like that down and back type thing, and I'm gonna come up, and it's very hard. If I let that relax, I can come up easily again, okay? Same thing, if I just kind of let everything come down, forward, shrugged up, right? I'm here. And then you'll see my shoulder kind of has to ride up because there's no more room for this thing to move. So it just kind of gets stuck. Again, that's a relationship between the shoulder blade and the rib cage. So that's how that can affect how well we move. All right, so we need that thing to glide well. And then we can look at stuff, okay, well, how well can I rotate in this joint? And then we're gonna show you how we're gonna do it with a band so we can affect the change in our rib cage position and marry that shoulder blade and rib cage together and create rotation through the shoulder to open everything up. Using a band, we can have that pull on our shoulders so it makes the arm long. As you see here, the center of the chest is going to turn towards. So that's going to get the rib cage and shoulder blade to sit on top of each other nicely. Rather than me trying to just pull my arm back, now I'm just gliding in the wrong direction, or it could go up crazy like that. So we want to have the arm pulled along, and then I'm turning the chest into it. Then we can start to rotate the shoulder by turning the palm up and down. Not too hard like that right there, or in or out. We just want a nice light turn in and out. And you can see from the side here, right? So it pulls, I turn my chest in, not pulling the arm back and forth in weird directions. Chest turns in and hold here.